Hello guys, and welcome to the another Photoshop tutorial. What we are going to see today, we are going to see how we can change a specific color using hue and saturation. So in this tutorial we are going to learn about the hue and saturation adjustment layer. So without a further delay, let's get started. Guys, this is the image I have downloaded from Pixels. Pixel is a plugin where you can get an instant photo in the Photoshop itself. So I'll provide you the link. You can go ahead and download this plugin. There are two ways we can apply hue and saturation adjustment. One from this adjustment layer itself, and the second one is go to image, go to adjustment, and just click on hue and saturation. But what happens when we apply some changes over here? We change the color of the image and then we go ahead and click OK. Once we do that, this become static. Static in the sense that in future if I save this file and again later if I want to open this file and do some changes, I won't be able to do it. In order to do these changes, you have to just first convert this image. Let me just do it. Just you have to go right click here and then convert this image to smart object. Then you will go to the image adjustment layer and go to hue and saturation. And now if you do any changes, it will add a non-destructive smart filter. That means that later if you want to do any changes, you can just go ahead and do it. But here we have one extra additional option, that we need to convert this image first to a smart object, right? Then only we can go ahead and make this adjustment editable. But if you go ahead and try using this adjustment layer, just go to the adjustment layer and click on hue and saturation. Here you don't have to convert this image to a smart object because the adjustment layer creates a new layer itself. So here if I go ahead and apply any changes, later if I want to save this file and come back later, and if I want to make any changes over here, I can go ahead and do it. So it will become a non-destructive the image will be a non-destructive because no changes has been done on the image. You can see here, this is before and this is after. This is the one benefit that you can use this adjustment layer. The question is, how does this hue and saturation works? We will discuss this. First let me go to the first of all, I have to select the adjustment hue and saturation from the adjustment layer, and there are some options. These are the options which define RGB and CMYK colors like red, green and blue. That is RGB, and CMYK is cyan, magenta, yellow. If you go ahead and select any particular color, like for example I'll select this yellow one here. So once I select this yellow, you can see here the range. Here the range will specify the yellow color itself, and these are the two feathers which define the range of this yellow color. If you want, you can increase this feather just by dragging it toward the right or left. These are the feathers only, how much range you need for the yellow. Once I select this yellow, now if I make the changes will occur only in the yellow part. If I want to make this to the yellow one to a green, I have to drag this towards the blue because the mixture of yellow and blue is green. So you can see here the color is changing, but along with this the entire background color is changing. Why it is changing? Because there is a feather in left and right, and there are some yellowish part around the background. That's why it's changing. If you don't want this effect to take place here, we have the mask already selected here. Just you need to click the brush and make sure your foreground background color is black and white, and start painting over these areas so that you can remove this effects. So this is the main advantage, that you can change any specific color of an image. Similarly, all these three values work. So I'll show you some more example. So before let me go ahead and undo this, what I have done here. Okay, now so there is another option here, colorize. So what this colorize does, so colorize, it will change the entire image color into a single color. So once I'll click here, you can see the effect itself. Now if you drag it toward the right, according to the color here, the image color will change. And these are the saturation levels, that how intense color, if you want more color to be a darker, just move it toward the right, and if you move it toward the left, the intensity of the color will decrease, and as you go toward the entire left, it will turn into black and white. So, and these are this is for the brightness, and this will decrease the darkness, increase the darkness of the image. So this is how it works. And these are the color pickup. Suppose I'll show you how to use it in different image. So these are the overall idea. Now let's just go to and move to our next image. Suppose if I want to change the color of this strawberry, so how I will do it. So just we'll go ahead and click on the hue and saturation, and make sure this red color is selected. And so once we do that, we'll start sliding this towards the right or left, depends what color you need. So as you move towards the right, even this color is also changing. So it's all because of this feather. As you increase the feather, the intensity of the whole area will change. So if you move towards the left, you'll find it's turning into a different color. So later if you want to remove this, you just have to select a paint brush and make sure foreground and background is black and white, and start painting over these areas. So if you don't want the effect should take place over here. So these are the one way you can change the specific color of any image. Now let's just move to this image. What if I want to turn this all the yellow part into a red or orange kind of effect, if I want to give. So the first, we'll go ahead and select hue and saturation, and we can select this yellow. So these are the color pickup, it will pick the specific color of that area. So now if I want this to make changes over here, I'll just drag it toward the right, and you can see if I mix it with the blue, it will turn into green, and I drag it toward the left, it will turn into a red color. So you can always go ahead and play with the opacity over here. Because yellow and red the mixture of yellow and red is orange. So that is what the effect you will see here. As you increase the intensity, the redness will increase more and more. So this is it, guys. You can go ahead and download some different images and try this stuff, how it works. The more you will try, the better you'll find out that how easy is hue and saturation adjustment layer. So I hope you like this tutorial. If you have any doubt, if you have any queries regarding this tutorial, you can comment below. And the most important thing, guys, please don't forget to subscribe my channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon in order to get the update of my upcoming videos. So see you in my next videos. Till then, have a happy Photoshop day. Thank you.